For those of you who are new to Cube, we won't be diving deep into the feature today, but rather how I use Cube to write music personally. If you're curious about the features and in-detail walkthroughs, I highly recommend checking out our walkthrough videos as well as mini tutorials and other videos made by Brent March in this channel here. Hi, it's Bill Hemstapat with Lunacy Audio, and today we're going to be writing some music using Cube's newest expansion, Threads. Threads is an expansion to Cube that adds 35 new sound sources to Cube, and these sound sources are ranging from orchestral strings, string textures, and futuristic plucked and bowed sounds. They're recorded and processed at Sonic Fuel Studios in Los Angeles with some of the best players in town. Like I said, this video is going to be a little bit different from other videos on this channel where it's going to be a little bit more improvised and a little bit off the cuff. So hopefully this will show you, at the very least, how I personally use Cube and its real world application. So without any further ado, let's dive right in. To save us some time, I've loaded up some of my favorite presets, and I think we will be ready to go soon. So one of the really fun things about Lunacy Audio is our preset team. They've done such a great job at designing these, and there are, I think, 120 new presets for Threads alone. I'm just going to play through a few just for you to see what it sounds like. Very cool. Nice. Actually, let's start. Why don't we? I think this is really cool sound to start on. Very nice. So it's kind of like a little bit of a mysterious type wailing sound, I suppose. Loving whatever that thing is doing in the top end, so I'm gonna filter it. The filter is really easy to access. It's through CC74 here, the brightness CC, and in the Cube itself it is this right here. You can move it around. Obviously you could use a controller just to map it to CC74, or you could draw it right here as well. So I probably just start from right here. A lot cleaner. Maybe need something to respond to it. If we go again. What can we do? That's kind of cool. You can definitely filter it, and because I added a little bit of reverb when you filter that, it does feel very natural. little bit too much low end for me here, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of this. Yes. Just so you can see. Just filtering with a filter, nothing fancy. All right. That's pretty cool. Like you can hear a little bit of that string up top where it's just doing this sort of almost like particle-like sound. Let's look at what these sound sources are. So looks like we got this sort of circular bowing type thing. We got I'm not sure what this is doing. Oh, maybe it's just looping this one part of it, the tail. It's pretty cool. A more synth-like sound. Yeah, this is playing in reverse with just the tail of a pluck sound. And then, what is this? Very high end. It sounded like a bowed something. Yeah, it's definitely a bowed something. What are you? Probably same deal. A tail looped. And all of it together with the this circular motion within the cube box. You can just kind of hear the sound travels, and I feel like that's one of the most special things about Cube. It just feels so alive when you do that. Alright, let's see. Where do we go next? There is not a fan of that. What is this? So another bird. That's pretty cool. Ah. That's pretty cool. I think. That's pretty neat. Should I quantize it? Probably, right? Kind of feels like an investigative thing, and I mean the name of the patch itself is called Modern Journalism, so pretty clever theme fitting patch name, I suppose. What does it sound like an octave higher? Yes. Maybe that B flat sounds better down here. Actually, I think the entire thing sounds better in octave lower. That's really cool. So by the way, these up to here, these are all from threads. This is factory stuff, and then this is air expansion, just in case. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's gonna be cool with our bass sound that we have there. Maybe not that. A little bit of delay. That's cool. I feel like we're going somewhere. Whoa, what if we double that also? Just loop this one more time. We've got the vibe down now, I feel. Also, if you don't know, there's a patch called Roomy Piano that is like my favorite factory preset piano there is in Cube. There are two different types of sound in here, so sort of a felt type sound, mellow, and then if you turn up the ether, just through your mod wheel. A little bit brighter. But I love this. It's a very nice little piano. nice way to resolve, isn't it? Let's see. And maybe this one we would have a different sound as a... Oh, that's that sound. Oh, cool. Okay, so here's something that I did earlier that I thought was really cool. So I had this Melancholia patch. It sounds like this. Great preset, right? It's like it has kind of this sort of twitchy type thing going on. Now, let me introduce you to my favorite section of Cube, period. These three buttons are the randomization panels in Cube. So the three different things you can randomize. Randomize sounds, randomize orbit, and randomize effects. Now, me as a composer, I feel like I'm always sort of in decision fatigue all the time. What sound to use, what effects should I put it on, or where do I write my melody, where should the melody go, which instrument is gonna sit best with this scene or with this track. And I feel like sometimes when I just want some inspiration to hit me, I pick a patch like this where it already has like kind of an interesting vibe going on. And then I just want to see what it does to surprise me by randomizing some sounds. It will keep the integrity of the orbit, but it will change the sound sources. Very different sound. Ooh. That's kind of interesting. I don't want vocals in here though. That's really cool. And what if I even randomize orbit so it changes to different movements? So you can see that corner doesn't actually have anything going on there. Or does it? Yeah, it's not turned on. So that's why it's kind of playing from silence over to the other side. So random again. And then we'll randomize some effects. You get a very different sound from it already, and I feel like you kind of just react to what the sound gives you and then see what music you can make with that. But I actually, earlier I was messing around and then I ended up making this sound. Just from like messing around, essentially. Like I mute a few different things and then random some sound sources and got this guy, which I love a lot. There's some kind of this weird pitchy 8-bit thing going on about it. Let's see how it works with this track. We'll do this later. Or maybe. Yes. section there. That's a good next section here. Seems like we might need just a different bass line. Actually, that B flat maybe should be. I like to always double that 808 with something, so I'm just gonna drag this down. Probably too low. More straight with macros all the way up, it seems. Ooh, that's a cool sound. This is from Air Expansion. I could keep going on with this vibe. Maybe do a little chord or something. Oh, this is the sound that we made earlier. Oh, this is actually pretty good. Sounds better. let's listen to what we have so far. And we'll end it with just the sound we started with, actually. Very nice. And that's Threads and Cube. So as you can see, Cube has really become a creative tool that really allows me to put some ideas together really quickly and sort of find inspiration in little things like randomizations and even like shuffling the presets around and see what I can do with it, and just reacting to the sound and focus on just playing on the keyboard. And sort of I didn't really do much of the deep tweaking at all. I just sort of random everything until something hits me and inspires me. And Threads is an incredibly fun and cinematic sounding expansion, but it can also do a lot of other things as well that, could fit all sorts of styles of music that you want to write. And with string instrument, it never gets old, right? It's been a part of our lives for a really long time. So anyway, before we leave today, let's just listen to the final product and enjoy. already within only just a couple of minutes, we're already able to put some tracks together that sounds very convincing. And with a little bit of finesse, we can put together a full cue within the next hour or so. So if you love Cube and you want to dive into some more, check out all of our other videos here. But for now, I'll see you next time.